So this is Ellis Brook.
I almost stopped making this video and was ready to turn around and head back home.
I'm actually thinking maybe there is a fire because I've been watching the ranger and he's been driving back and forth, back and forth.
I like to show you the nice places that we have around Perth, but part of living in Australia is the landscape can drastically change. As we're heading into the warmer weather, one of the big risks that come with that is fires. And as you can see, there was clearly a lot of smoke and I had no idea where it was coming from. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't going to jeopardize my own safety, but it just goes to show how quick the environment can change.
One thing that obviously won't show up on video is the smoke. We're currently actually in burn off season at the moment, so it is a little bit smoky around, which means my views when I get to the falls probably won't be as good as I was hoping. But without the burn offs, we'll be in for a big bushfire season. So I just spotted an eagle. So it's an eagle and a crow fighting at the moment. So there's actually quite a few trails that you can take, and that one is called Eagle View, and it looks like it really lives up to its name. It's only 400 meters. You know what? I'm gonna do it. There's already plenty of steps, but considering it's called Eagle View and I already saw an eagle flying around in the sky, why not? I'm already starting to see so many wildflowers. It looks like a simple trail. It's a there and back trail, and there should be a look up at the top. I can't stop looking at that eagle. So anytime you see these, make sure you stop and wash your feet. So what you do, just give the little bottom of your feet a little scrub, because dieback is like a terrible disease for plant life, and the more we can preserve it, the better. Is there a dog caramel is? So I've made it to the top here. I can still see the eagle flying around, but he's really far away now. Let's see if he comes back. So I stood up here for a few minutes and I can't see the eagle anymore. I think what's happened is it's flown over the hill. So I'm going to come back down because this is just a there and back trail, and I'm going to get back onto the Blue Wren trail that I was originally supposed to take. And then I'm going to be taking the 60-foot falls trail, which goes up around the river, past the waterfall, up to Old Barrington Quarry, and then back again. So this trail starts off by snaking its way around the river. You can hear the sound of the running water, plenty of wildlife, and it is really peaceful. This section does take us back out onto the road. We go over this little bridge and you can kind of see the trail markers just off to the right there. It gets pretty low in that little section there. And if anyone's wondering how I know it's a burn off, not a bushfire, I was walking down that little road section and a ranger actually just drove straight past me. If it was a bushfire, I think he would have told me something. It's actually gotten really smoky. So I've made it to the next parking lot before the trail, but I might just wait and see what the ranger has to say first. I just noticed this is actually really interesting. They've actually got some fire safety. If your clothes catch fire, stop, drop and roll, call 000. Let's hope that doesn't happen. This picture here is Old Barrington Quarry, and if you take the walk trail, it actually just takes you to this area in here. I'll show you where to take this photo from. Now the ranger still hasn't stopped me, so I think it still is just burn off. So let's take the trail. So I just stopped before doing the next big climb. I just flew the drone, and even though it's really smoky, I can still see the falls. This year we actually haven't had as much water as we have had previous years, and I've been here quite a few times before, and I've actually taken some beautiful pictures. I've even had RAC use one of my pictures before on their website. Let's get to it. That has like a view overlooking the waterfall. There's still a few stairs to go. I feel like the smoke is definitely like flying over this area where I am now, but the valley that I just came from is absolutely covered. Definitely makes for an interesting walk. This is the last lot of stairs. It's kind of like a rookie stair climb. Feeling very hot, but I've made my way to the top of the falls. Because of all the smoke, there's not really much of a view at the moment, so I'm just going to keep following the trail. Out on this this trail, I want you guys to tell me, is there any trails that you like to take in Perth and you want me to feature on this channel? I'm very red looking. So we have made it out to Old Barrington Quarry. So this part of the trail is to Old Barrington Quarry. It's an old quarry where they used to mine for things like granite and diorite, I think it was. So let's go have a look. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing that's either where they used to take shelter during blasting, or it could have been a magazine room, who knows. There are signs around here saying not to swim in the water. I think it has something to do with like some brain-eating bacteria or something. But yeah, I'm not risking that one. The sign says, the natural water body is likely to contain an organism which may cause anemic meningitis. Yeah, I am not catching that one. So I said that I can show you the lookout, and it is actually just up there. So just on the other side of this, we're going to climb up that wall. And yes, it's a bit steep. and sweaty, but I made it. This is the top of the quarry. Woo! What a spot. It's actually really funny up here because as I'm talking I can hear my voice echoing. Now I technically could walk further around and go right up to like that area up here, but I'm not going to because the pathway leads through there. I have done it before but with pants on, and even that I remember it's a lot of like prickly bushes, and I'm hiking in a dress. I'm so red. So now I'm leaving the quarry and it's time to head back and follow the red markers that take me back to the parking lot. And now we're actually back to the start of the loop. These are greatly appreciated. So I've made my way back to here, and now I just need to walk back through the Blue Wren Trail back to the car. So I'm back onto the Blue Wren Ramble and heading back to the car. So this trail is about 1.4 k's, I think the sign said, but most of it is downhill now. Thought while I'm puffing my heart away along this trail, I'll give you some little facts. So Ellisbrook actually starts at the top of the Darling Scarp, which is like the top of the Darling Ranges here in Perth. If anyone's wondering what the Darling Ranges are, if you're in Perth and you look over and you see the hills, that's the Darling Ranges. Anyway, so the waterflow actually starts off as a tiny little trickling stream until it heads over the scarp and then crashes down into what we see as what we call 60-foot falls. Now the river actually keeps flowing and it meets up with the Canning River. Cool. So I've made it down to the bottom parking lot, and right next to it is another trail. It's called the Echidna Trail. It is a very short walk, wheelchair friendly. Will I see echidnas though? I have no idea. Honey Eater Hollow. So I'm here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this little loop around and then come back. So I've made my way back to the car. I hope you enjoy. I hope you come here. Let me know what trails you like, and I'll see you next time.